Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you guys my 5 Forma Orthos Prime build. The Forma count may vary for everyone depending on your mod ranks of course, but it is just around 5 Forma and quite a lot of time must be invested on this build. Before we start, let's get to know about one of the best polearms and one of the few weapons to achieve maniac combos in seconds. The ancient Orokin martial weapon, forged from the purest rubidium, making it extremely lightweight, the Orthos Prime. This weapon was introduced back in update 9.0. It was released as a standalone weapon. This is why existing relics for this weapon are still farmable. Another good thing about the Orthos Prime is that the mastery rank requirement is bloody low. You only need to pass the MR2 cap to be able to craft and use this weapon. As the lore says, forged from the purest rubidium, making it extremely lightweight. I can agree with that because this weapon has a base attack speed of 1.17. One of its special things is that the attack animation for Orthos Prime is noticeably faster, meaning it will hit and deal damage to enemies as soon as you press your melee button. Another special thing about Orthos Prime is that it has one of the longest or furthest attack range in the game. If you have a max rank Prime Reach mod, you are able to attack enemies from 8 or 9 meters away. It's definitely good for crowd control. Enough with my random blabbering, let's get straight into the build. This build consists of 4 Prime mods. It may look very demanding, but believe me, this is for the best. You can get Prime Reach, Prime Pressure Point, and Prime Fever Strike from Baroque tier. And you can get Prime Fury from your 200-day login reward, Blood Rush from Acolytes. Few days ago, as of recording this voiceover, all of the Acolytes have been killed, and I believe that most of you have farmed enough Acolyte mods, especially the more pricey ones like Maiming Strike, Argon Scope, and more. So the price should be low by now, get it while still can. The stance I will be using for this is the Twirling Spire. It's a Plains of Eidolon mod or PoE mod that you can get from Khonzu's bounty missions or from an enemy called Recon Commander. They usually spawn in greenier camps, so keep an eye on that. I could have used other stances like Bleeding Willow or Shimmering Blight. If you read up about the Twirling Spire stance in Warframe wiki, you will see that most of the combos have a lot of guaranteed impact procs, and a lot of moves can do double damage as well. One of the combos is called Vaulting Apex, which is easily executed by holding forward while spamming E. It has a slam attack that deals 600% more damage. This is useful when dealing with enemies with more EHP, otherwise known as effective health point, and enemies with higher base HP. If you compare that with Bleeding Willow or Shimmering Light, they have significantly lower guaranteed procs and double damage combos. You also may wonder, if there's Blood Rush in this build, shouldn't there be body count or other mods that can increase combo duration? Well, since this weapon has a high range, if paired with Prime Reach, you are able to hit enemies from afar, most probably the furthest in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyhow, if there are a lot of enemies grouped together densely, you will see that your combo will skyrocket as soon as you start spamming E. Berserker is a must-have in most melee weapon builds. It can increase your DPS a lot, and it makes weapons less boring and more satisfying to use. If you pair that with Arcane Strike, which also boosts your melee attack damage, you can deal even more DPS from it. If you can pair these two with a Warframe ability like Volt's Speed, Valkyr's Warcry, you can achieve crazy ass attack speed which can clear and purge a lot of enemies in seconds. Let's test it against corrupted enemies to see how really this performs. Not the best damage out there, but you can see that they keep getting staggered and some of them are like getting perma-stunned too. This is the effect of Twirling Spire. The guaranteed impact procs help with CC a lot. It takes a while against crowded enemies, so I can say that it's not so effective against them, but the damage is decent against level 130 enemies. Change up the build from corrosive to gas, and let's test it against Copper's Tech. Definitely much better damage, and they are gone in a few seconds, since you are getting a lot of benefits from the extra attack range from primed reach. Paired with the already long attack distance of Orthos Prime, you can quickly kill densely grouped Copper's enemies in a blink of an eye. Maybe too much of an exaggeration, but it's close enough, I guess. If you notice, why is there no Riven mod in this build? It's because A. I don't own a Orthos Riven. B. I think builds that contain Riven mods can't be reachable or easily acquired by the majority. Say, if someone uploads a Orthos Prime build with a godly Riven in it, chances are 2% of the community has Rivens that are as godly as that. But 98% will struggle to achieve such power. So in the future, I will upload builds that contain no Riven mods. I might upload some builds with Rivens if I have any good Rivens, and if you guys are willing to spend like 500 hours on getting a Riven for a particular weapon. Anyway, we have come to an end to this video. Hope you guys learned something from this video and hope you enjoyed it too. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment something nice, and definitely subscribe to my channel. And yes, press that bloody bell beside the subscribe button to keep up with my newer videos. If not, the new YouTube algorithm will screw up my progress for my channel.